She has been wishing us unpleasant dreams for 40 years. I'm talking about the mistress of the dark herself, Elvira, or the real woman behind the character, Cassandra Peterson. Her memoir, Yours Cruelly, Elvira, is out now. She's getting ready for a virtual event with Warwick's tonight. Thanks for joining us, Cassandra. We really appreciate your time.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, I can tell you as a teen boy in Southern California in the early 80s that on KHJ-TV in Los Angeles, there were two things worth watching, the Lakers and Elvira. They were the must-sees. Now, you combined in this horror hostess humor and sexy. Where did you come up with that? How did you make that happen?
I don't know. I was, the sexy I think I got from my past being a showgirl in Las Vegas. And the humor I got from the Groundlings, which I was in for 4.5 years with Paul Rubens, who plays Pee Wee Herman, and Phil Hartman, and a lot of other fantastic comedians. So I kind of combined those two, and it made this very unique and little bizarre character.
And it opened a doorway to so many things. You've had TV shows, you've had movies. I believe we have some video from the Mistress of the Dark movie to show people. Stage shows, a reality show, even a clothing line. Your name, I said it before, it's a one-name icon. People know Elvira. What do you think was the secret to Elvira's success, to your success?
I think that I always say the combination of Elvira is kind of unique. I tell people it's spooky, sexy, and funny. And the combination of those three characteristics combined make a very unique character. There are many spooky characters, there are many sexy characters, there are many funny characters, but Elvira combines them all. And so there's a little something for a lot, each different audience. And also being kind of connected to a national holiday doesn't hurt either.
You made it a lot of fun. Okay, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. You blew up the internet this week. You in excerpts from your book, you reveal in Yours Cruelly, I can't say Yours Cruelly today, that book, that you've had a 19-year relationship with a woman. You say she's the love of your life, and you didn't want to talk about it because you didn't want it to get in the way of Elvira. So why are you sharing this story now?
Well, I just turned 70 years old a couple days ago.
I can't believe that. Sorry. Yeah.
When the heck am I going to share it, right? It got hard, keeping a secret. I felt a little hypocritical and strange about that, but I was protecting my brand, which is my living, and I didn't want to. Elvira is very, kind of corn dog kind of character, and I didn't want to suddenly make all the straight guys out there depressed.
I mentioned the teen boy in the early 80s thing, right? Okay, so we covered that. Okay, but one thing that I think is interesting, you landed Elvira, you were 30 years old. This took some work to get to. For people who are out there struggling to make their dream happen, to find their moment, what do you have to say to them about going out and finding their personal Elvira?
Well, I always say Elvira is a little bit like ordering dinner at a Chinese restaurant. You pick one from column A, one from column B, and one from column C. Things that don't really go together, and then you combine them to make something very unique. And also, if I was giving anybody advice about being in show business or any other business, honestly, that you might have a dream, perseverance is the most important thing. It really doesn't matter how talented or beautiful or anything you are, as long as you continue to persevere. Even when you get knocked down, get back up again.
Keep grinding. Cassandra Peterson, Elvira, the book is out, Yours Cruelly. We're going to tell people, I know you have an event coming up, but I just want to thank you so much. I will make sure we tell people all about it, and thank you so much for spending some time with us today. Again, Warwick's is hosting a special event with Cassandra Peterson tonight at 6 p.m. It's a virtual event. Tickets cost $29 plus tax, but that includes a copy of the book with an autographed book plate. For more information, go to warwicks.com.